Thank you very much. I would not take much time because this process of award is started, but just few points as to how this was done, the whole process, and how we arrived at the winners, right? So this celebrates, as we all know, the pioneers who are making this vision a reality. I mean, the industry as such, the policymakers, all the stakeholders who are contributing for what Honorable Minister earlier said, 500 gigawatt, hydrogen, carbon capture storage, new areas where not only India but even developed countries are also trying to find a solution. So we were conscious of this in different areas as to what has been the contribution of each of these, where have we reached and what is the potential. So based on all these parameters, we kept different categories in mind. Now each application which came, please be mindful for individuals, there were 50 applications for individual categories, and for corporates there were 100. There were more than 100 more than 100 applications for this, and 50, we were quite surprised and happily surprised to have the 50. Now, what are the parameters on which we evaluated? Uniqueness, replicability and feasibility, sustainability and the scalability, replication potential part of it, and also the safety aspect. With these 4 parameters, we evaluated each and every data, the information which was presented to us. In some cases, we also sought some clarifications on this, but these were the quite important ones which we... Now these top entries were then presented to our esteemed jury. We have Mr. Anil Razdan, who is there. He was the head of the jury, and other eminent personalities in the field of energy who have contributed immensely to the growth of energy where we stand today. They were all part of this. It was all presented, and again I would like to remind, it was not just one session, multiple sessions where they asked questions, the GT Grant Thornton team, Economic Times team, we presented the clarifications, and we also helped them in evaluate, but it was at the end of the day their own decision to take as to who should be the winner, who should be, for example, the special mention about it, and all those decisions were left to jury to make. Now, what stood out during this evaluation was that how these companies who are winners and who have applied also. I will like to recommend that every company who applied, it was a difficult task, but these companies are redefining as to what it means to grow sustainably. That was, as I mentioned earlier, one of the parameters, quite an important one. I'll give you an example. Companies leveraging renewable energy sources, improving energy efficiency, adopting smart grids, electric vehicles, right? These are not only just merely contributing to their bottom line, but setting benchmarks for the industry. Not only in India, even at global scale. Some of the things which have taken place in energy efficiency, for example, we are almost at what the globally the best of the companies or some of the developed economies are doing. Lighting, for example, energy efficient lighting, the kind of scale and the energy saving which has been achieved is uncomparable anywhere you go, any country you go. Now at Grant Thornton, humbly I'll say that we are proud to be part of this ecosystem with this Economic Times and the eminent jury who was there. Our energy and renewable practice, we are helping the companies in navigating these complexities of the energy, whether it is energy efficiency, power utilities, and the new areas like carbon capture. In fact, we are helping IOC in the carbon capture and storage with the help of Asian Development Bank. Now, as we continue with this transformation journey, and I know that this is the 4th award by Economic Times, and it has become an eminent award in this industry, in the energy industry. Let us embrace the spirit of Jai Urja and Jai Bharat. That means that empowering our people through education, innovation and sustainability. In closing, I'll urge all gathered here, esteemed guests, to remain steadfast in our commitment to meet the target, as the Honorable Minister mentioned, about the 500 gigawatt and beyond. There is a possibility with the green hydrogen that we can even touch beyond 500 gigawatt of installation by 2030. Thank you and congratulations to all the nominees. I'll not stand in the way because we are in the midway while the award ceremony was going on. Thank you once again.